You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
What continent contains an archipelago whose name literally translates to Land of Fire? This question and more on today's episode of Triviality Mini.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality Mini, a 10-question quiz to make you the cream of the crop at Trivia Night. My name is Jeff and I'll be the host for today's game. As always, this quiz is brought to you by our amazing patrons who make all of our bonus content possible. If you'd like to help support the show so we can continue to release the same high-quality and dependable content every week, just go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. Also, thanks to Liquid Courage Entertainment for supplying this week's questions. And now it's time for this week's questions. Question 1. What colorfully named body of water separates the Korean peninsula from most of mainland China? Question 2. What property of a wave is indicated by the Greek letter lambda? Question 3. In the film Demolition Man, what fast food franchise is said to have won the franchise wars? Favorite of mine. Question 4. What hard-to-spell skin condition gets its name from the Greek to boil? Question 5. What famous building was originally constructed for the 1889 World's Fair? Number 6. What TV show featured a banker named Mr. Drysdale and a dog named Duke? Number 7. Which of Newton's laws is summed up best as F equals ma? Question 8. True or false? Ganymede is larger than Mercury. Question 9. Which Beatles song is mentioned in Don McLean's American Pie? Also the name of a famous novel, if I'm not mistaken. Question 10. Which U.S. state is home to the geographic center of North America? All right, those are your 10 questions. We'll be back after this break with all of your answers.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts will take the world by storm.
There's some big threat out there, and you're gonna help me stop it.
Us?
Why, you got someplace to be?
On May 2nd,
Avengers are gone. No one's coming to save the day.
their time
I think we could be the people that are coming.
has come.
Being the hero, there is no higher calling.
Let's do this.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, only in theaters May 2nd. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13. Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Hi, here's your report.
Thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire a whole team of yous.
Try posting a job on LinkedIn. It's the world's largest professional network. Unlike resumes, LinkedIn gives a real-time view into a candidate's skills, experiences, and more.
Huh, let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Find your perfect match with LinkedIn. Post your free job at linkedin.com/achieve. That's linkedin.com/achieve. Terms and conditions apply.
And again, question 1. What colorfully named body of water separates the Korean peninsula from most of mainland China? That is the Yellow Sea. Question 2. What property of a wave is indicated by the Greek letter lambda? That is its wavelength. Question 3. In the film Demolition Man, what fast food franchise is said to have won the franchise wars? That is Taco Bell. Question 4 was what hard-to-spell skin condition gets its name from the Greek for to boil? That's eczema. Question 5. What building was originally constructed for the 1889 World's Fair and hated by the local Parisians? That would be the Eiffel Tower. Question 6. The TV show that had Mr. Drysdale and Duke was the Beverly Hillbillies. Question 7. The Newton law, summed up as F equals ma, is the second law of motion. Number 8. True or false? That is true. The moon Ganymede is larger than the planet of Mercury. Question 9. Which Beatles song is mentioned in American Pie by Don McLean? That is Helter Skelter. And the last question for today, which U.S. state is home to the geographic center of North America? That's the state of North Dakota. And again, back to that question at the top. What continent contains an archipelago whose name literally translates to Land of Fire or Tierra del Fuego? That is South America. Thank you so much for playing along with today's quiz. We hope that you'll rate and review the podcast on your favorite podcast app. Follow us on social media at Triviality Pod. And as we've said before, if you'd like to support the show so we can continue to do fun episodes like this, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. That'll do it for today's game. Tune in next week for a brand new set of 10 questions in 10 minutes.
Incoming transmission.
Hello, this is Matt and McKinley from History Dispatches.
We are the father-son duo bringing you the weird, the wild, the wacky, and the craziest tales from across time.
From the Ice Bowl
to the Great Heathen Army.
And the head of Oliver Cromwell.
The same head they kept on a pike for 3 years?
Yep, all here on History Dispatches.
New episodes every weekday.
Find out more at historydispatches.com or wherever you get your podcast app.
Hey everyone, it's Dan Souza from America's Test Kitchen. I'm super excited to let you all know that we're launching a new video podcast that takes you behind the scenes into the messy, imperfect, but riveting day-to-day life right here in our test kitchen. Not only do I get to talk to my colleagues about the latest taste test they attended.
I just came from a tasting of salted caramel apple pie bars and then roasted garlic, so I apologize.
Or about a recipe they're developing.
The thing about this recipe is it's a secret. The restaurateur refuses to tell people what her secret ingredients are.
We also chat with amazing guests from the culinary world and beyond.
The lamest joke I've ever said. I said to Marie Bamford.
Great.
It's definitely
great
joke. Thanks. Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe to In the Test Kitchen so you don't miss an episode. You can watch In the Test Kitchen on YouTube and Spotify and listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. Can't wait to see you in the Test Kitchen.